hope you're all well. Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new here, I'm a photographer. My name is Priti. I'm based out of Manchester here in England in the UK. I share a lot of content around photography, a little bit of travel, things that's going to help you in your business long term. Today's video is a tutorial on how to create digital templates that you can then sell on online platforms, whereby your customers can use them in their business, essentially, depending on what the product is. I'm going to run through how to create a very simple photography pricing guide for this scenario, and we're going to look at how to create a listing on Etsy and how that would look like when a customer purchases the template on Etsy and how they would then go ahead and edit it. It is created on a platform called Canva, which you may or may not be aware of, and it is really simple to use. It's a very powerful platform. It's all web-based. You do not need any additional software, things like Photoshop, etc., which makes it really versatile and really great for customers who may go ahead and purchase your template. You can do a lot of things on Canva. There is a free version and there is a pro version. I actually have a pro version, however, they have recently upgraded so that a lot of the pro features and tools are available on the free version. So it's something to research. It's a platform that you can create templates on, and that is such a broad area. So you can create marketing flyers, YouTube content, or not content, but like thumbnails, banners, brochures. It is a very, very customizable and very, very large sort of platform. Very powerful. I can't believe it's free, in all honesty. I've been using it for quite a while, and digital products is something that I've really wanted to implement into my business, and I've basically gone ahead and done that, and it's been amazing for me. It's still an area that I am exploring and trying to get obviously bigger within. So hopefully this video is going to help you as you find your feet with it as well. So if you have got any questions regarding Canva or just anything to do with the template or something that's unclear, do let me know in the comments section and I will get back to you. But for now, here's the tutorial video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find it super useful and that it helps you in your business and your exploration with digital products. So today I'm going to show you how to make a editable template which you can then list on your Etsy store, or if it's something you're considering doing, you can get an idea of how to set it up. I will go ahead and create a very simple photography pricing guide, and we can run through the process for that. So I've logged into Canva, which is my account, and here at the top I'm going to click on create a design. Today I'm going to create a A4 document. As you can see, as soon as I've clicked on create a design, there are suggestions which have popped up. You can create a custom size if you wanted to, and there's a bunch of different options. So you've got your Instagram post, checklists, YouTube banner, all these different things. So let's click on A4 document. The great thing about Canva is that it's so user friendly. Here on the user interface, you can zoom into 100% if you wanted to, or depending on how you like to work, you can just have it zoomed out. So I'm going to leave that at 60%. So let's go ahead and create a simple photography pricing guide. I'm going to click on let's have a look. So I'll go into my images and select a few images. For the sake of this tutorial, I will run with a wedding photography guide. So I'm going to select let's select this image. I'm going to run with a very basic setup on this one. I will use this as my main image here in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and crop into this. So all I've done is double clicked, and what this will do is it's going to allow me to just crop into this image. Right here, shift that up there, I'll click on text. As you can see on the left hand side, there's a whole bunch of different options on Canva. Templates, elements, uploads, text, photos. The great thing about Canva, even the free version, is that there are a lot of like graphics and pictures you can use. When you are looking for these elements, you will find that the ones that have like the ... are free, and any that are part of Canva Pro will have this little crown icon on there. So I am actually a Canva Pro user, but there is so much you can do with the free version as well. So I've got my picture. I'm going to go onto text, and I'm going to go with a really simple heading. Let's have a look, see what I like the look of here. Pricing guide. I'm going to shift that up to the top there. Don't really like that font, so there's a bunch of different fonts that you can run with on here. Yeah, let's go with this one. I quite like that. Looks quite simplistic, quite neat. Drop that down a little bit here, and then your photography name. So these elements would be editable for your customer over on Etsy or other platform that you're looking to sell your product on. They would then be able to change this wording and text the font. They can also edit this. They would of course edit this image because this is my photo. And then what I would do is maybe have, let's run with, so pricing, change that to option 1. Just gonna drop that down here, and then maybe they would have, oh, that didn't copy and paste. There we go, option 2. This is like a super simple guide that I'm just demonstrating for you today. The great thing about Canva as well is it will auto lock into match with the other elements that you have on the page. And then what I could do is just add a body of text, so sample text here. And what it would essentially look like is, change the formatting of the message here, and then again here. Is that quite right? There we go. And then at the bottom of this I may have contact details perhaps, so info at your photographyname.co.uk, and then I could also maybe put on their contact number. So this is like a super simple thing. Again, the customer, if they do decide to buy this, they would then just be able to change all this. So this is like a super simple guide that I've created just within the last few minutes. Then what I would do at this point is create I'm going to go back on home, and I'm going to create another blank document. So that's your template. And then what you want to do is create a PDF, like a one-pager, where the customer can basically, once they've purchased your template, they would then get this PDF that they can download, and they will click through to your template link, which they can edit. So I'm going to go ahead and create another A4 document, and on this A4 document I'm going to keep it really, really simple. I will just change page colour on this, maybe go for like a neutral tone, maybe something like that. Quite like that colour, let's go for that. And then on here, what I would have is just the photography pricing guide template, and then I'll just go ahead and change. Do I like that? Yeah, that will do for example. Let's make that a bit smaller. Photography pricing guide template, and then what I would do is also have thank you for purchasing. I'll go ahead and change that. Just use this and maybe make that bold. There we go. And then I would have a click here to access your template. And then on that here, I would click on link. So I'll just flip back onto the pricing guide. So this pricing guide that I've already created, when you click on the share option here in the top right corner, there will be an option for template link. So you will go ahead and click on template link, and this is the link you will copy, and then you will go back onto your PDF that you're creating and then highlight the section you want to make clickable, and then click on this, which will allow you to enter a link, and then paste it into there, hit enter, and that is now clickable. You can either leave that with a underline on it, or if you don't like the way that looks, you can just uncheck that. It's not a problem. Depends on what works for you and how you want it to look. And then you can just pop your details at the bottom. So for the sake of this one, I will just put created by Priti Shikotra Photography. Let's change that down. Not for resale or not for resale or promotional use. And this PDF is a great way to obviously have a link back to your website and so forth, and any other additional details. So if you have like a mailing list, you can maybe put a little note on there just saying to add yourself to the mailing list, you know, click here, or vice versa. That can look however you want it to look. And then what we're going to do is download this. So I'll go ahead. I'm going to basically, you download this, and I'm now going to go into Etsy and show you how that would look as a listing. So I'll go and get logged into here, go into my shop. I'll go ahead into listings. Okay, add a listing, and this is where all the details would go. So I already have other digital templates that I've actually worked on, so I'm going to show you how that would look. So the listing, this is the thumbnail that I've created for this full session listing, for example, that I've created. And you can have multiple images up here. The more images that you have, the better. Etsy absolutely loves that. So get as much detail as you can. So Etsy are great. They give you ideas of what to use. So different angles, different details, perhaps the template being used on like a mobile device, like a mock-up image, something like that. You can really play around with it and show to your customers how it would look in different scenarios. A video, a great thing to boost your listing as well is to add video to your listings. Within Canva itself, you can actually create videos too, or if you're comfortable creating videos in a different software, then do that. They only need to be 15 seconds max, so something really quick and simple. This is where you would do your listing details. So for this specific one, if it was a photography pricing guide, you could do photography pricing guide template. These are just coming off the top of my head. I'll link you into a video that I've created before this one that shows you how to kind of go more in depth with research for your title and so forth. And then you'll basically fill in all this information. Here you would select digital, and the PDF that we created would go, I just need to fill these details in, so I'll set the price on this. I'll just put £15 and made to order. Where are you? So fill in all the listings here, and then the digital file, so you wouldn't send your actual template. So remember, this is your guide or the template that you've created, which is the one that customer can edit. This is a PDF that you would download and upload. So in the listing, upload file, and it's your PDF here, which you would then open. It would then attach and click on publish. So what that would look like is customer will download this, they can click on this link, that will then send them to Canva. If they don't already have an account, they can sign up for the free Canva account and then crack on with editing. And if they do already have a account, obviously just log in and so forth. They do not need the pro version to be able to do this. They can have the free version, so it's important to list that in your description as well, along with any other useful information that you've got about your listing. And that is basically how you would create a editable template, which you can then send to your customer who has purchased your listing over on Etsy or any other platform. So guys, I hope you found that video super useful and that it was really simple to follow. Like I said before, if you do have any questions at all regarding digital products or selling on Etsy or just anything that I may have missed out, leave a comment below and I will get back to you. If you find this useful or relevant, or you think it may help someone, do share obviously the link with them and subscribe here on the channel, as I will be creating more videos around these sort of subjects and branching out hopefully. Bye for now.